What's up guys, it's that Racing Game Guy here. Today I'm doing a review of my friend Caleb's 1990 Jeep Wrangler. It has a 4.2 liter inline 6, just the factory stock motor. And that was a little bit of a spin tires on gravel. Power. We're gonna start off with a little bit of off-roading and then we're gonna go on-road. Unlike Caleb's Geo, where it doesn't have tags, so we can only drive around his property, this we can drive around both.
It's my daily driver.
Yeah. Hashtag daily driven.
Pick up right here.
Right here?
Yep, right here in the middle of this
field. So we're gonna go off-roading, driving through the field.
Now watch
Turn my GoPro on. There we go.
God, if they could see a first-person view of that. That was okay, so
my GoPro will get it. Right here?
Yeah, right here. But be careful, because cut it and go.
Let's see, straight here?
Straight here.
All right, through the mud hole.
Yeah. And
yep. And
follow the road.
GoPro's still on. Once we get on the road, I'll actually close the window here. Hopefully I don't get whacked with tree branches too much. Because that tends to happen when you do off-roading stuff like this. You get whacked with tree branches.
And thorns.
Yeah, and thorns.
It's not so fun.
It's not.
Alright, you might have to reverse it.
That squeak though, the tree branches. The gas is really touchy. Like there's no middle setting, there's either no gas or gas.
Yeah.
It's not like a normal throttle where you can kind of control the throttle more. It's a lot more bouncy than the Geo, and this is the same road that we were on before. Let's see, I'm gonna back up here.
But I will be redoing a whole new suspension.
Yeah, it needs it. Leaf trails. I mean, it has leaf springs, so leaf springs are really.
Well, that was my shocks. My shocks are maxed.
Well, that and I mean the fact that it has leaf springs. Leaf springs are just naturally extremely stiff.
Yeah. But shocks will help with that, though.
This, I mean, there's really no suspension travel in this whatsoever.
I have less suspension travel than his Mustang. When
we get back, my GoPro's still there. When we get back, I'll show you guys. We'll kind of jump on the bumper a little bit and show you guys what little suspension travel that this thing has.
And they squeak a lot.
It squeaks a lot, but that's what I'm talking about when I say that there's like no suspension travel whatsoever in this. It's just, there's no body roll. And a lot of that roll is coming from the tires.
Kind of picking up. I wouldn't be surprised if I took a very fast turn or something really sharp. I bet I would tripod.
So yeah, no suspension travel. Okay, so we're down out of there now. So that was a little bit of off-roading. I didn't want to go too far up. Take it out of four-wheel drive now.
So we can get over 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, that way we can get over 5 miles an hour in first.
It's a lot different now, isn't it?
Starting out is, I mean, it's still difficult in this to start out. It's not like a regular manual. You kind of have to rev it up a lot, otherwise it's just going to buck and stall. But here in just a second, we'll go out on a road test and take it out on the road. All right, so we're going on our road test in the 1990 Jeep. Now, I haven't driven it since he had the carburetor and stuff retuned, so it should be interesting. I should like it. You can feel that the suspension has no travel whatsoever because the body doesn't roll at all. It just, it's
less body roll than an F1 car.
Yeah.
I say that like I'm happy, and I don't know why.
It's just very nice now. Like as far as shifting and using the clutch and everything, and running, I mean just running and the throttle response and everything, it's a lot more clean and crisp now. It's so very shaky. And the Super Swampers create a massive, massive amount of road noise. My tires aren't fully pumped up. When you pump these tires up, it's really hot outside, but we got the windows closed up. So
for you, the viewer.
So hopefully it'll reduce road noise for you guys here listening to me. But once I get out on the faster road, I don't know how much it's gonna help. There's no telling how much it's gonna help because soft top Jeep plus Super Swampers creates a infinitely noisy ride.
And then you take the top off and it's still loud.
Oh yeah,
it's louder.
Yeah. And you can begin, once you get to about 25 or 30 miles an hour, you can start hearing that road noise from the Super Swampers. But coming around curves, it's really responsive and crisp. It's got a very crisp handling to it. And I don't think it should, you know, naturally being a Jeep, but just the way the suspension is on this particular Jeep, it does. And it's kind of nice.
It is nice.
Know, being that I love driving sports cars more so than trucks and Jeeps and stuff, it has a sports car-ish handling where there's not a lot of body roll, and it's really nice. It really is nice. But when you go off-road, you hate it because no suspension to absorb shock means that it goes into the entire vehicle and into you. So
almost in a sense, it's
kind of a trade-off. Now, as far as accelerating, the gears are very short. It's very low geared, so you can expect to shift into third before 30 miles an hour. And I'm at like 35-ish, shifting in fourth. It's that low geared. And when you're on the highway, if you're doing about 55, see, you guys can probably hear this. I'm probably having to yell into the camera just because of how much road noise the soft top and the Super Swampers combined creates. But on the highway, I mean, you can just kind of forget about going over, you know, 55 or 60 miles an hour. And forget about going up hills in fifth gear. There really is.
You're going straight in the wind with fifth gear.
I mean, fifth gear is rather useless. Just because, I mean, unless you're going downhill. But at the same time, having that really low gearing makes it really nice for off-roading because it crawls up hills and down hills, and the engine brakes it a lot coming down a hill. So if you're coming down a significantly long hill, you don't have to sit there and ride out the brakes. People are getting mad at me for only doing 35 miles an hour.
Good at 55.
And then there's BMWs pulling out in front of me. This is the road noise that I'm talking about. Forget having a conversation in this thing. How are you gonna pull out in front of me like that? Come on. People keep pulling out in front of me.
They think we're slow.
like stall and bucket.
I'm gonna wait for these cars.
Acceleration of it, it's not very quick, even as low geared as it is, just because it's not made for that. It's, you know, it's a Jeep, it's made to go off-road, it's not made to be quick.
Got the aerodynamics of a brick.
Yeah.
If a brick had windows.
Yeah. So as far as, you know, acceleration, just don't even go there. And as far as luxury, don't go there either. But you know, if you live somewhere like here in the mountains where there's a significant off-roading scene,
and the possibility of getting snowed in.
Yeah, and the possibility of getting snowed in, you want one of these because they're fun for that. And you know, so a lot of people aren't into that, but a lot of people are. And for the ones that are, this Jeep is really, it's a really fun car for that. They're cheap. I mean, they're not expensive to modify either. So, I mean, it's great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, tell me down in the comments. Tell me what you think of this. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, hit that big red subscribe button and go ahead and subscribe for more awesome stuff like this, more car reviews, gaming, etc. If you're already subscribed, thank you. Thank you guys for watching.